I'm going to get into the Cop of the Month award right now, and this was really a phenomenal arrest, and I'm just going to explain it a little further to you, where it shows the teamwork with everybody involved. This incident occurred on Friday, June 5th, right about noon. It was a cell phone store right on 101 Avenue, right off of 113th Street. It was a commercial robbery. 3 males had walked into the store. They announced the robbery. One of them was armed with a gun, what appeared to be a gun. What they had removed was a total of 22 cell phones and $1,121 in calling cards. The 3 individuals had took all this property at force at gunpoint. They fled the location. They ran down 113th Street. My officers immediately responded. They conducted an immediate canvass. And now, mind you, this is all in the pouring rain this Friday. You know, we've had plenty of rain over the last month or so. So it's in the pouring rain. My sergeant, who's in charge of my 2nd Platoon Conditions, who's Police Officer Martin and Police Officer Prioleau Sergeant, he did a canvass of the area, and while he was on the block on 113th Street, he saw on a residential home there was a camera. So he went inside, he knocked on the door, he asked the gentleman if he records, he said he does. They go inside, he views it. After viewing what had happened, he saw the 3 individuals responsible for the robbery, and he saw that they, while he was viewing it, he saw that they had entered a home which was 2 houses away from the house that he was in at the time. He immediately called for additional units. Police Officer Martins and Police Officer Prioleau had gone into the backyard. They were able to stop an individual in the backyard right away. They made entry into the home, where they went into a room where three individuals that were responsible for the robbery were hiding. Inside that home was also the 22 cell phones that were stolen, all the calling cards, and the firearm that was used in the robbery. Phenomenal arrest. All 3 individuals are still incarcerated, being held on $75,000 bail. And this gets a little better. The sergeant up in the detective squad did a follow-up on this arrest. Through just her keen senses, she was able to recognize one of the individuals responsible for the robbery. She believed they were responsible for a robbery that occurred a few months prior, also of a cell phone store, which occurred back on April 29th. She went reviewing the paperwork, the logs, and what have you, and she used one of those individuals' photo. They put him in a photo array, called in the complainants from the original robbery back on April 29th, and he was able to identify one of the individuals that was responsible for the current robbery in that robbery as well. So we were able to close out another one. It was really fantastic teamwork all around. So at this time, I'm going to ask Police Officer Martins and Police Officer Prioleau to please come forward. And the plaque reads, "The Times News Weekly, established in 1908 as the Ridgewood Times, and the 102 Precinct Community Council Honorable Police Officer Michael Prioleau and Police Officer Joseph Martins as Cops of the Month, in recognition of his fine police officer's dedication to duty and the ideals of our community." June 2009.
Good old time state.
He used to be my beat cop.
Okay. Joga no Insta, cara?
Você joga no Insta?
Hey.